Well, hello folks, I am here in Idaho and I'm at the Crater of the Moon National Monument. So we're gonna go through the park. It's not too big of a park, but there is a campground here and I may stay here tonight, but I'm not sure yet. If I get through it kind of quickly, I may just keep on going. So also, I got my new annual pass to the national parks. Look, it's got a frog. So, yep, my actual other pass that I had for 2017 through 2018 expired the end of May, so I had to get a new one for June. And anyways, we are off. I'll show you some more on the road. That's the campground. Isn't that crazy? Look at all the lava rocks. We're headed out on the loop now. So they say that this was all formed by volcanic activity, yet they had a hard time finding the large volcanoes that actually created this. So it was pretty much a phenomenon. North Crater Flow. Pull off over here. We're here at Crater of the Moon and we're doing one of the small little loop walks that shows all of the lava rocks, the formations. It's pretty amazing. It's like you're on a different planet. Isn't that incredible? And there's this little trail that goes all the way through. That was a nice walk. This. I love these windows. They really help to keep it nice and cool in here for Lily. Unfortunately, Miss Lily cannot get out here. It's a national park. She can't go on the trails, but she can go in the parking lot or the campground. So this one is actually called Splatter Cones. Let's see if we can find a place to park. Go check it out. Well, good morning, everyone. I am here in Ketchum, Idaho, and I just started the scenic route over here. It's the Sawtooth National Forest Scenic Byway that goes all the way from Twin Falls or the Shoshone Falls area all the way around to Boise, Idaho. So I'm going to be doing that drive here over the next, I don't know, maybe several days. It could be a week. I'm not sure. There's so many beautiful places to stay along the way. So we'll see how it goes. So interestingly though, last night I got into Ketchum kind of late. There was a BLM spot that I was going to stay at and I didn't make it in time to get there before dark. So I looked up the regulations in Ketchum, the city ordinance, and you can park on the street. There's a particular map that shows which streets you can park on overnight during non-winter season. So it is non-winter and I stealth camped. I couldn't believe it. I know, it's my first time. I was a little nervous. I did hear people walking by late at night, probably from, there's a movie theater across the way and some restaurants. So it's a beautiful place. So we're going to do some exploring today. But before we do that, look in front of me. That up there, you can see, That's the ski area. Looks like there's a brew fest in town. Well, we just parked and I set up the shade so it'll be nice and cool, turn the fan on, and I'm gonna go into a little restaurant called the Neatery and have some breakfast. Hi there. Alright, we are headed to our campsite now. This is on our way to our beautiful spot, Lake Creek Road. It's interesting when you look at it on the map, as you can see there's all these homes surrounded. So it's just a little further past this little subdivision. So you're really close in town on this particular BLM. Camping stay limit is 3 days. Wow, look at this gem. This is it for tonight. Give you my 360-degree view. Again, this is over in Ketchum, Idaho. You know, I heard a river, so I was like, what is going on? I could hear it, but I couldn't see it. Look what I found. Just below my campsite. Oh, so beautiful. What a treat. So we are driving around the Sawtooth National Forest right now. We're still on the Sawtooth National Forest Scenic Byway. And I stayed in Ketchum, or Sun Valley, Idaho for, this is my 6th day. So I really love it here. It's so beautiful. During the day I would go to this, it's called Sun Peak Day Use Park. And it's right off of the river. So I'd spend my day out there working. And then go back into town, and I did stealth camping for the first time. Not so stealthy in that it was actually legal to park there. So they have a map. Ketchum has a map that shows where you can park overnight. So not a big deal. I was at that really beautiful area that you saw just previous to this, and I loved it, except there were a ton of mice. I've had a mouse inside my rig before, and I didn't want to take that chance, only because they were scurrying around everywhere. So, and they probably do that, but I never typically see them. And this was like broad daylight and they were everywhere. So I just thought, I'm gonna move on. I know, maybe I'm weird, but I did. So anyways, it worked out. I got to stay in town and really walk around. Lily and I walked around town and got to see like some of the shops, and we did some eating out, and yeah, it was nice. So I enjoyed it. Good times. But here's the current view. We are headed to Stanley, Idaho right now. on the rest of the scenic drive all today into Boise, Idaho, because they're supposed to get snow in the mountains tonight, and I just don't want to have to deal with that, obviously. So I'm like, I am out of here. So I'm driving along, climbing this mountain, still on the Sawtooth National Forest Scenic Byway, and look what I found. I don't know if you can hear the water, but there is some kind of a stream right down there. Gosh, this is like amazing beauty. There's Lily. This drive is just really incredible. The scenery, oh, breathtaking. You can see there's still some snow on the mountains. I can see why this is part of National Geographic's 300 Scenic Highways and Byways. It is an incredible drive. Well, my RV certainly did need a wash. We ran into some rain here on the Sawtooth National Forest Scenic Byway in Idaho. Temperature dropped quite a bit too. This morning when we started out it was about 65 and it is now 48 degrees up here. But super beautiful. Love this scenery. Wow, this is pretty incredible. So this is where there was a forest fire. I believe it was like 5 or 6 years ago. I'll have to look it up. But you can see a lot of the trees are just burned. On both sides as well. So I'm coming down the west side of the scenic byway, and it says, you know, typical stuff when you're going down these mountain passes. Trucks use lower gears, slow down. It gives usually the percentage of grade that you're going to be going down. And so I pulled over for just a moment to let some cars go by me because I tend to go slower down, you know, these mountain passes. I think I still drive my RV like I have the big one, but I'm just careful. So anyways, but I found something, or saw something that I wanted to show you. Do you see that big stick looking thing that says 1 foot all the way up to 12 feet? That is snow measurement. I've never been in snow that deep before. Apparently they get up to 12 feet snow. Alright, so we are headed back down. We are going into Boise today. It's still about 50 something degrees out here and beautiful sunny weather. Lily's barking. Lily, it's just me, baby. What? It's okay. Maybe she sees a shadow. Okay, maybe there's a bear. Maybe I should go in. I don't know. As always, traveling west on the scenic route and then south into Boise, Idaho. There wasn't many towns in between, but there certainly was an abundance of beautiful scenery. From avalanche control areas, which always makes for a beautiful landscape, minus the avalanche, of course. Some steep descents, windy roads, and my favorite, meandering rivers. Who doesn't like a meandering river next to the side of the road? about 50 miles from Boise on Highway 21. And this is a very, very windy road. Most of this right here is about 20 to 35 miles per hour. Super slow, but beautiful, beautiful drive. No guardrails, just like when I was in Lake Tahoe. But that's all right. I'm in the smaller van, so I feel like I'm a little bit better with this. I have seen all throughout my drive on the scenic road, I've seen RVs, I've seen huge travel trailers, so you can definitely do it. It's just slow going, especially when you have a lot of these twists and turns. Cyclist, wow. Can you believe that this is only about 20 miles from Boise? Still on 21 going south. Unfortunately, I didn't get it, but a while ago when I was going through this one particular area, there were all these kids and adults inside of the river just playing and splashing, and it's hot too. It's like 82 degrees out right now. So going from 60-ish to 50-ish to 40-ish way up in the mountains. So it's pretty chilly up there. And then now down to 82 in Boise, or near Boise. So I'm still on 21 going into Boise. This is about 18 miles outside of Boise right now. Well, I finished the Sawtooth National Forest Scenic Byway, and I'm in Boise, Idaho. I ended up staying at a friend's house over here in Boise, and I met her through my Escapers Club group, and one of the other solo RVing gals was there too, so we had quite the fun for the last couple of days. And
of myself.
how's that?
Good. You're being masterful.
Mm-hmm. Masterful. Now I am starting back out. I was going to be in Idaho for a month. I might have mentioned that, and then I was going to Banff National Park, and plans changed. So I'm actually headed back to the Seattle, Washington area where I'm from. It's not too far from here. It's about an 8-hour drive, and I am headed there because I have something going on with my right eye. I'm not sure what's happening. My vision is a little bit blurry, and I just had my eyes checked about a month and a half ago. Got new glasses. These are my sunglasses. I got new regular glasses. So I don't know what's going on, so I'm gonna go ahead and go there and have it checked out. And I also need to just literally do all my other doctor's appointments, so I'm gonna go ahead and go there. So this video may look a little different. I'm still trying to figure it out. This is actually on my iPhone, and I have a wide angle lens. Let me show you what that looks like. All right, so this is wide angle lens on it right now. It covers the lens on the iPhone camera, and if I take it off, that's what I look like now. Ooh, I'm like whited out. There you go. So this is the wide angle lens. I'm testing it out, and I have it, hold on, let me put this back on. I have it on a selfie stick. So usually I use a very professional camera. It's a Panasonic Luminex camera with a Rode mic, something like that on it. But there are some times when my iPhone is just super convenient, like especially when I'm driving or things like that, or doing live videos, which I haven't done yet, but I'm preparing for. So that is it for this scenic route, and we are headed to Seattle now. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe and you like what you're seeing, hit the subscribe button. Also, there is a little bell that will notify you every time I have a new video coming out, if you want to be notified that way. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, everybody.